take on Derek Chauvin.
So, look, I'm
The
not
verdict.
about what happened. I don't like the idea that a cop is trying to arrest somebody.
He's not happy with, a cop trying to arrest somebody and then they dying. He's not, he's not.
They die. The cops shouldn't be killing people, and there should be a level of scrutiny.
Level of scrutiny, not justice and accountability, just a level of scrutiny.
The issue, I suppose, is this will not reform the police department.
It already has. It's raised the national consciousness. Criminal cops. You can't go around murdering people. You can't go around committing first degree, second degree, third degree, anything. You can't commit crimes. If you're a cop, poor Tim Poole. Poor Tim Poole. He's like, I don't know if I can live in a world where the cops aren't allowed to be criminals. The cops aren't allowed to be criminals? This isn't America no more. This isn't the land I love.
Well, I guess what the left is going for is, if you can't beat them, burn them to the ground.
I guess what the left is going for, because all the left is in unison saying exactly one thing. I'm sure this motherfucker's read every single left person and he's parsed through the arguments, and this is, if you can't abolish the police department, you know what, if you can't burn it all down, force every cop out individually, is that what he's going to say?
If they can't get the police department abolished, then they're going to try and force every cop out. And
if you can't abolish it, then you have to force every individual single cop out. You got to have a year's worth of trial and all the articles and all the attention. That's going to take too much time. Media extravaganza every single fucking time. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Tim Poole? Jesus, he's acting like if the cops can't be terrorists, what's the point? What is even the point? If they can't go around bullying and terrorizing everybody, I don't even understand anything. So for Tim Poole, he doesn't understand the Confederates are running around, doing their thing, the fascists, the KKK, the jackbooted Nazi fascist fucks. They're going around bullying and attacking people. If, Nazis aren't allowed to get away with, their crimes, Tim Poole just doesn't know what to do with himself. If Nazis can't get away with their crimes, what's next? What's next? Maybe Confederates and KKK. Maybe nobody commit crimes. Maybe injustice everywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Maybe we're going to stop injustice everywhere we see it.
Right now, I gotta say, the smartest position for the police is probably just to leave. What is this, Darren?
Maybe we'll get some Serpa codes. If you're a police officer and you're like, you know what, if we can't get away with everything, why the fuck? What kind of fucking piece of shit thinks that you could get away with every fucking thing? You can't get more guilty. You can't get more guilty than Derek Chauvin. I mean, OJ. Like, we got a video of Derek Chauvin. OJ. I mean, he's pretty guilty, right? You can't get more guilty than Derek Chauvin. You can't get more guilty than Derek Chauvin. So these motherfuckers shitting a brick, Ben Shapiro, Candace Owens, Tim Poole. They can't understand, fix the underlying social issues instead of just taking a hammer and crushing people's skulls everywhere you go. You can't understand that, then, maybe that's the problem. You just you can't understand shit. You're just not an understanding kind of person. I want good police. I want good police. So, alright, Tim Poole. I'll give you another nothing. I'll give you another nothing. So if you can't abolish the police department, then force every single one of them out. So dumb, so stupid. Tim Poole is dumb. He's shitting a brick because he's a fascist fuck. And he's like, and actually, look at all these motherfuckers. They're sitting there saying that if you put on a badge and a hat, you get to be as big of a fucking criminal as you want. As long as you got the, the right look. It doesn't matter if you're actually the cover, right? You're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but as long as that book cover looks good for Tim Poole, Candace Owens, the rest of them, I bet they never read 1984. They had a bad, book cover. Don't judge a book by cover. No, Tim Poole says, do judge. cops by their covers. If they're dressed in a nice uniform, then they're probably just as nice as their... What, you're going to put on a nice uniform and commit crimes? It's possible, Tim. It really is. You could put on, you know, a different pair of socks and a different... So what's my point? Tim Poole doesn't want to live in a world where the cops can't murder people willy-nilly. He can't, you know, he doesn't understand, like, what's the point? If the cops can't commit crimes, then what is the point for Tim Poole? We once had a good cop. America did. We once had a good cop. Back in 1973, Serpico. Hey, Tim Poole, maybe we'll get a bunch of more, you know, we'll get a bunch more Serpicos. Maybe we'll get some good motherfuckers. Instead of a bunch of criminal, evil, wicked pieces of shit. Instead of criminal cops, maybe we'll get cops. Maybe we'll get, like, good cops who want to go chase the bad criminal kind of cops. Maybe those are the kind of cops we'll actually get. If this dissuades anybody from becoming a cop, then you shouldn't have become a cop to begin with. It's like, well, shit, is that all you got into the whole force, was just to put a knee on a black dude's neck until he fucking died? That was the whole point? So, yeah, Tim Poole. It's the first time I ever watched him, actually. I never had no idea. This is Tim Poole. Come on, America. We can do better.